Henry, g'day. So what's this report's key for warning?
Well, it's got a couple of key warnings, but I suppose the headline figure is a warning that gas prices are going to get more expensive next year because of this supply and demand imbalance that we have in Australia. As the report points out, we actually have an abundance of gas in this country, but most of it is produced and exported overseas, where the companies can get record profits as they've been enjoying for the last couple of years. And that brings us to what they're forecasting for next year, which is the biggest shortfall in supply for about 7 years, a 10% shortage that needs to be made up. And they're also warning that because of this supply pressure, prices could increase to a point where many industry groups and big businesses decide that it's no longer worth business as usual because the actual price of doing business is too high. Now, we did see isolated cases of that during the gas crisis of this winter. This report from the ACCC warning that could become more likely next winter. And its key recommendation, Joe, is for the government to actively consider pulling the so-called gas trigger mechanism. It's a technical word that we've been hearing a lot about. What it really boils down to is giving the government the power to intervene in the market and set export caps for these companies so that they're forced to divert gas into the domestic market, which in turn keeps prices down. Now, that is seen by many in government as an extreme measure, but it is one that they have been considering doing. If they were to go ahead with it, it wouldn't actually take effect until January 1, so it wouldn't do anything about the gas market right now, but it might avoid some of the shortfalls that the ACCC is warning about for next year. The Assistant Energy Minister, Jenny McAllister, has been talking about the report this morning. She says it's very concerning and she will be taking their advice.
The ACCC are raising concerns about the supply-demand balance in the East Coast gas market in the coming year. They are serious concerns, but they are also pointing to the mechanisms that may be used to manage and resolve those.
That's the Assistant Energy Minister, Jenny McAllister. The industry groups representing oil and gas companies would push back pretty hard if there was any market intervention. So it does set up another fight between the government and this industry, which has been boiling away ever since Labor came into power.
Okay, Henry Belot there in Canberra.